today. So let's do the thing.
Let's do the thing. Let's start by just shaking it out. Shake it like a jellyfish. And how about some arm circles? Some good shaking out there. And go on the other way. Big backwards arm circles. Let's focus on the neck a little bit. Look up towards the sky. Drop your chin towards your chest. And then drop your left ear to the left shoulder. Oh, my neck is tight. Go the other way. And then little circles. Take it the other direction. Yep. Stretch out your chest. Round forward. Good. Torso rotations. Power down robot to the side. Swoop around, come back to the other side. Going back and forth a few times. One more. Step over the hurdles. And then sides stretch. Let's do some leg swings. What's up, Tara? There she is.
Yeah, Kevin.
Six legs. Good. Now let's do some sissy squats. You guys remember these ones where you're, see from the side, let the knees come forward so you get a stretch through the ankles, you get a stretch through the quads. Ease it into it. You don't try to have to get all the way down to limbo yet. Ankle circles. Other foot. A couple one way, a couple the other way. Big breath in. Climb the rope. Good. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Let's do a few decompression breaths. We got our measuring sticks here. We got that inward anchor, so our feet are squeezing in. We got our head pulled back, and our big breaths here. Take it to a little bit of a hinge, so we're in a bit of a founder position here. Scoop the hands, and let's just go about chest height right now. Take a few breaths. Try to get as broad as you can, expanding laterally. Little TLC for the spine right now. It's like you're trying to push your armpits away from each other by expanding your rib cage with the lungs. Come all the way up. Yeah, hands, feet together here. Let's get some jumping jacks. Lunges. Knee hugs. Pogo hop, so bring your arms out in front like you're in your plank position, and our toes are up, we're on the balls of the feet, and we're gonna see how many hops you can get in 10 seconds, all right? If you wanna be fast, you gotta train fast. So count them, ready, set, go. And time. Woo. All right, I got almost 30. We do that again. This is one to prime the nervous system. Ready, set, go. See if you can beat your first score. In time. Woo. Beat it by 2. Good job. Let's do some hip cradles now. So pull your heel towards belly button. Stretching out your glutes. Out some seal jacks. Reverse lunges. Two more. Skaters. Squats. Let's practice because we're going to do this later. About 3-second count on the way down, 1 second count on the way up. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,003. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,003. And then good exhale as you come up. that chest up. Weights in the back of the heels. Knees are pushing out, tracing over the toes. All that good stuff. A little harder when you go slow, huh? Let's do 2 more like that. Good, then we come all the way to the ground. And let's do a groin over the twist. One more. Then we're going to come back on our feet. Feet are moving. Let's drop into some gate swings in 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Wide outs. Stay low, stay low. 5 seconds. Gate swings again. Oh yeah, you weren't warm before. You're gonna be after this. And then wide outs, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ah, whew. Whew. Okay, grab a prop, like you could use the back of a chair or a kettlebell or a yoga block or one of these balls if you're not super flexible. I'll do it with the dumbbell because I know most of you guys have those handy. So I got my prop a couple feet in front of me. We're going to do the foundation forward fold. Line up the outsides of your feet. It's going to look like your toes are slightly internally rotated. As always, you start with the decompression breath. And as you exhale, you start to play that tug of war. The hips are pulling back. And then reaching down to the prop. Once you got down to the ground or the prop or whatever you got, you're pulling the hips up and away from your hands. Like you're falling back. But don't fall back. You start to get a little tremble in those hammies. Good thing. Try to keep the back straight as possible. Just breathe in for a few. Rock forward onto the balls of your feet. Bring your hands to your shins. Now with a strong straight back, you're going to slide your hands all the way up. So you're up to standing again. And then shake it out. We're going to do namas. This time we'll be a little closer to the prop. This is the windmill. But again, as wide as your feet can comfortably be, slightly lining up the outsides of the feet. We're going to get back into it the same way. Now the prop's like right underneath us, pretty much underneath your head here. You take the right thumb, trace up the left arm, cross the chest, then reach up towards the sky. You can look up and down just to make sure we're not being tense through the neck. So your left leg is going to want to straighten out on this one. Try to keep it equal to the right side. There's a slight bend in the knee. You should feel a big stretch through that right adductor, the inner thigh. Hold this for a few more breaths. And let's trace your hand back down. Bring your hands to the shin. Slide on up. Thumbs to the ribs, decompress. Take 2 breaths here. And on the second exhale, we're gonna go back down. Now this time we're tracing the left thumb, our right arm. And this side is a lot tighter on me today. And again, you can look up and down, making sure there's no tension. You're not shrugging through the traps. Just moving your arm as far as you can here. So this opens up your thoracic spine. It helps stretch out your adductors. You get a hamstring stretch here. A lot of bang for your buck in this prep movement. And then trace the hands back down. Hands to the shins. Come all the way up. And you're done. Go home. Just kidding. All right, so I am going to give you your motivational quote beginning. It's about challenging yourself. So don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. So I want you to think about where in this workout can you give it a little extra today? A little extra hot sauce on the top of one of these workouts. Maybe if you usually do goblet squats with one size weight, try a little heavier. Or you know what? If we're doing 30 or 40 second intervals, try going an extra 5 seconds or something. You know, just challenge yourself a little bit. That's all about. That's your challenge. Your challenge is to challenge yourself. So the first round, we've got goblet squat with a 3-second eccentric. So 3-second descent. 1, 2, 3, and 1 second on the way up. So pull on those hips back. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3. You'll be holding weight. Then we're going to do a plank with a rear leg raise. Someone's blowing me up. Is it someone from class? No. Plank, rear leg raise. Boom, boom, and then we're going to do a reach, reach, reach. Leg raise, reach, reach. All right. That will keep us occupied for 40 seconds. And then we're going to stay down on the ground and do reverse crunches. So these ones, you're peeling your lower spine off the back, off the mat, coming up nice and slow. As sand falls into your eyes from your shoes, and you're going down really slow. Now, if you want to make this one a little harder, you can go out, bring your legs out straight, almost like you're doing like a hollow body hold, and then back up here. So just don't do these ones slow. Don't flop like a fish. And the last one is icky shuffle. So we go 1, 2, out, 1, 2, out. And use your arms to help the arms drive the motion. So quick little choppy steps, quick little choppy arm swings. And that's the first round, folks. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Let's go get some water. Yeah, it was got the big boy out there. All right. 3 seconds on the way down, 1 second on the way up. That's how we do. Okay. Ready, set, go. Ten more seconds. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, go. Last one. And time. Come to mat for the plank. Rear leg raise, reach, reach. Ready, sit, go. Squeeze your buns to lift your heel off the sky. And then reach and punch The arms forward, one by one. Ten seconds. 9. Stay down. Roll over onto your back. We got reverse crunches next. Ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 10. Back on it. Let's see some speed on these ones. So it's 1, 2, out, switch directions. Ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 10. Grab your weight. That was easy. Last time, grab a heavier one. Or grab 2 of them. Whatever you gotta do. Three, 2, 1. So nice slow on the way down. Nice tempos out there, guys. Ten seconds. And there's the bell. Twice. Ready? Go. There's the 10. Reverse crunches. Rod started earlier. I like it. He's an animal. Let's go. 10 seconds. There's the time. Sure, come on. Go. Way to move, guys. Way to move. Five. Woo. Gets the heart rate up, doesn't it? Good job out there, Booney. What is that, Coors Light? All right, squat starting in 5 seconds. Grab your heavy thing. Ten-second mark. A couple more. And there's the time. Right. Go. A couple more seconds. Good. Reverse crunch. Now start with the lower spine first. And just peel your back off like you're peeling a sticker off of your old algebra book or something. Good. Shuffle. Ready, set, go. time. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna do some single leg deadlifting now. And if you struggle with this exercise, you're not alone, friends. This is a tough one. So 2 tips, if you have thick shoes with a thick sole on them, you might find better luck if you do these ones barefoot. The other thing you practice, if you have a foam roller, is a lot of times people kind of lose the movement in the hip. They start rotating the hip. So what you do, practice that, is you put the roller on your foot, and you hold it with the other side, and you practice just hinging back like that. Good. So like what I was saying, what happens a lot when people do this one is they end up doing something like this. The roller will kind of help you correct that. Having a hard time with that pattern. So I'm not trying to get all the way to the ground. I'm not reaching with my back. I'm basically just pushing this hip straight. Oh, lost my balance there. Pushing this hip straight back until I get a nice stretch through there. And I'm standing up. All right. So do single leg deadlift. And then once those glutes are nice and primed from that, we're going to go into glute marches. So that's when you're in a bridge. And you keep your hips up, alternating lifting one leg and the other. And then you're going to flip over and do mountain climbers. All right. Let's spice up the mountain climbers a little bit. We'll go in, twist, twist, same. All right. So three types of mountain climbers there. Satisfy your desires for cool moves that look cool on Instagram. So 30 seconds on, 12 seconds off. Grab a weight for single leg deadlifts. Ready, set, go. Nice, Jillian, looking good out there, looking balanced and stable. Keep that weight really close to your body there, Cam. Don't let it get too far out in front of you. That'll help you pull the hips back a little bit. Time. Health. Sorry, that was a weird stop the clock. All right, that was time. It's on a different sound. Didn't recognize it. Do the other side in 3, 2, 1. And there's the time. Good. So we got single leg glute bridges, glute marches next. On deck. Lying on your back. Feet a couple, about 12 inches from your butt. Lift the hips and we march. Trying to lose elevation in the height of your hips. You can also push your elbows into the ground, make fists for extra tensegrity. There's the word. And there's the time. Flip on over for mountain climbers. Remember, in, twist, twist, same elbow, same elbow. Starting in 5 seconds. Ready? Go. Try to keep the Shoulders right above the hands. The backs are flat. Ten seconds. And time. Good. That was one round. Let's go through it again. Back to my tunes. Ready? Go. So Tara, what you're doing there is okay, but it's easier if you put the weight in the leg that's going back. What you're doing is a lot more challenging. Hey, but maybe that's part of your challenge today. And there's the time. Let's switch. So that's called ipsilateral when you do the same side versus contralateral when we do the opposite side. Ready, set, go. That's going to be on the test. Check your grip on that weight. Are you squeezing it or are you just holding it like a weak little grip? Time. The reason why I said that because I caught myself doing it. Those little squid hands. 3, 2, 1, glute marches. Speaking of hands, did I tell you about my raccoon encounter last Wednesday? They snatched a tri-tip from my buddy. And I was amazed how well that guy could carry that thing around with his little raccoon paws. You're not gonna fuck about us. Or she. Ah, that's good eating for a raccoon. Campfire tri-tip. Mountain climbers are next. Go. Middle, middle, opposite, opposite, same, same. Climb that out. Get it. Three, 2, 1. Ribbit. One more time. So if I got the weight in the right hand, the right foot's going to go back, left foot's going to stay anchored. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Ready, set, go. You guys listen to the new Soul Majestic album yet? Not. Get out there, download it. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. Some bangers on there. Homegrown in Santa Barbara. 5 seconds. 10. Glute marches. Keep those glutes burning, folks. Ready, sit, go. Time. Woo. Okay, one more. This one we got the mountain climbers. 3 flavors. Starting in 5 seconds. Okay, let's get an early start. Let's do it. Last one here. A little extra 5-second challenge. We're going. Hey, there it is. 2 rounds down. We're 2/3 of the way over the workout. Good work. All right. We're making good time too. Hydrate now. Last one is gonna be tough.
That looks like a Coors Light.
Shh. Yeah, my New Year's resolutions was to stop drinking IPAs during workout, so Coors Lights now. I was playing tennis with someone one time. May or may not had a drinking problem. She had a bottle of something clear. And I said, oh God, can I have a sip of your water? Opened it up, took it up, it was vodka. You're drinking vodka while playing tennis. Okay, this one's gonna be good. Let's call it 8 for 8. 8 minutes, 8 reps. First one's gonna be lunge, walking lunge to press. So you got your weights or medicine ball or kettlebell or whatever you got. Say if you got dumbbell. Take a step forward. Press as you come on up. Take a step forward. If you don't have a lot of space, just go here. Press as you come back. All right, so walking lunges. The press. And then you're gonna drop it down. Bust out some break dances. Woo! Ha! All right, do 8 of those. And then you get on your back and you do single leg glute bridges. Remember, we've been having fun with these the past few weeks. Add in some weight if you want. Just kind of hold the weight right over your hips. You need your hips to help drive it up. So you do 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. You stay on your back and you do 8 bicycle crunches. Some more abs for you. And then you'll pop on up. Do 8 swings. So that's 8 lunge presses, alternating legs. 8 break dancers, 8 single leg glute bridges. 8 bicycle crunches, 8 swings for 8 minutes. All right. You guys ready? Show me some muscles if you're ready.
All right, we got a couple people ready. There we go. That's everybody. Muscles from Brussels. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In the big country. Show you some others. So lunge press, break dancer, single leg glute bridge, bicycle crunch, gate swing. Remember your goal was to add a little challenge today, a little extra credit. Maybe that challenge is doing a couple extra break dances because you love them so much. 2 minutes, 25 seconds remain. Lunge press, break dance with single leg glute bridge bicycles, crunch, gate swing. Oh, there's the time. Let's finish up with what you're working on. Or if you want to round out the round you're working on, that's cool. That's what I'm gonna do. All I got is gate swings after this. Oh, good job. Look at that sweat, like a bunch of shiny bodies out there. Shiny, sweaty little beasties. Let's stretch. What do you say, kids? Hard part's over. You did it! Fuck yeah! Tuesday crew. Represent. Oh, man. 78 degrees in here. It's been a pretty mild summer, though. Hasn't been too hot yet. Okay. Where should we start? Let's do some resistance stretching. Let's do the hamstring stretch. So if you want to roll up your mat, give your knees a little love, extra padding, cushion. All right, so initiating the stretch by pushing my heel forward and down into the ground. And as I push, I'm going back, and you should get the stretch right in the belly of the muscle there and the hammy. Cool. That's one side. Let's try it on the other side. Get at least like 10 or 12 passes on each time I do these resistance stretching. And it's really good if you got a little extra time and you want to keep stretching on your own after we log off. is to go back and forth between the opposite muscle. So in this case, opposite muscle is the quad. You'll notice that if you do, say, hamstring, quad, the second time you do it, things just feel and move better. Part of my homework when I did this certification was I had to do 100 of those every day and write a journal to see to document how it made me feel. And pretty cool stuff. All right, so now we're doing the quad. So if you got this back foot here, that's pushing into the ground. You start forward, that foot's pushing the ground, and then I'm rocking back. And you notice I've got a straight line from my knee to my shoulder. So basically, I'm not doing that. And you should feel the stretch there. You kind of want to keep your hips tucked forward through this whole movement. Cool. And switch sides. Starting forward. Hips tucked forward. Rocking back. Rocking the whole body back. Hey, there's Graham. All right, so that's the hamstrings, and now let's do the adductors and the adductors. So the abductors, or you can do the reclining pigeon. This is a good one, or you can do a regular pigeon. But since I'm already on my back, let's do that. So think about this leg is pushing into that thigh as you pull that knee in towards your chest a few inches, and then release. We're resisting as we pull it in. Get a nice stretch through your buns. One thing that's pretty cool about if you do like a serious session with this type of stretching, its claim is that it breaks up dense accumulated fascia, which is a tissue that doesn't really have any sensory, not a lot of feeling. Let's switch legs. And a lot of times you'll stretch these people, and like for instance, we were stretching this guy, probably was in the 60s or 70s, skinny little guy, and it took 4 or 5 of us to stretch his hamstrings. And to him, it felt like he was doing nothing to resist against it. But he had so much gunk in his muscles, he couldn't feel anything. And what's pretty cool when you get a good stretch is that you pee like a motherfucker afterwards because your body is excreting all the waste that it's breaking up in your muscles. So that's kind of a good way to show that something's actually happening. Cool. All right, and the last one, we'll do the adductor. So I've got my left knee on the ground. I've got my right foot, basically the middle of my foot lined up with my knee. And this foot is pushing into the ground as I stretch back, and I get a stretch to the adductor. So that foot's pushing the ground the entire time as I rock. So this is considered a yin meridian. So there's not as much gunk on the inside, on the yin part of your body, as it does on the outside. So the opposite of this would be the IT band, which is a lot of people have issues with getting a lot of scar tissue and fascia. But this one, if you're stretching someone, you really don't have to get after too much more often than not. All right, and then let's do the other side. One more.
All right, guys, we're done. Hey, but the challenge doesn't stop. Challenge doesn't stop in the class. Can you drink a little bit more water today? Can you go to bed a little bit earlier? Can you chew your food a little bit more and eat a little bit slower, more mindfully? Can you keep stretching? You don't have to stop because I'm stopping. You can keep stretching. That might be what your body needs. So challenge yourself, you know? That's what makes us stronger. You can't get complacent in this world. You got to keep moving, pushing forward. So yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to listen to the Soul Majestic record, streaming on all major music things. And yeah, tell us what you think. Hope you like it. All right, everybody, be good, and we'll see you Thursday.
Thanks, Kevin.
Bye.